Previously on Ham Radio Wilderness with Frank. Besides the name, antenna placement, and PTT placement, can you tell me the difference between these two radios? Howdy folks, welcome to Ham Radio Wilderness with Frank. Today we are doing a Is It Easy to Program review of the Baofeng UV-32. It's going to be quite interesting to see if this is easily programmed from the front panel or you got to use that pesky CPS. Okay, so we're going to see if I can program this Baofeng UV-32 directly from this keypad. It has
5, 2, 0, 0, 0.
I'm going to have to turn that off first, but I'm in VFO mode. I don't have anything programmed in. It came default with
22, 21, 1, 21.
It came default with 21 channels. So let's get that voice turned off first. And the beeps. Voice off. Good. Beep off. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so let's make out voltage. Let's get voltage. We're going to turn the line off. And there are, how many and this does have GNSS satellite, and GNSS is on. This is for 0, and power version 1.0. Oh, that is so much better. Alright, so power display, you have a picture or voltage. Let's switch that to voltage. We're going to turn dual watch is off or on. Right now it's off. And there are how many menu items here? 27 menu items you can go through. And this does have GNSS, which is satellite, and GPS is on. Let's see here. This is firmware 030 and hardware version 1.0. So now we have all that out of the way. In my unboxing / is it clean video, I did check to see if it was clean. And let's go back to the main band, 146520, and key up KG6NLW. You are hearing me through this microphone. You're hearing me through this microphone. But I am talking into the radio. I will turn up that radio and I will mute this radio. KG6NLW. You are now only hearing me through the radio. You're not hearing me through my main microphone. My main microphone is turned off. You are hearing me directly through the radio. KG6NLW doing a radio test on 5.2. Now, something I was thinking about with this radio, in the manual, it says transmit is only 144 to 148 and 420 to 450, the typical ham bands. I was thinking, what happens if I put in 223-500, which is the 220 simplex frequency? Let's see what that does. Okay, so I have brought up my SDR. I have this set to 223.5. Here, I'll do it this way. I know that is not very well lit on that camera, but that is set to 223.5, as you can see. So that matches what the SDR is showing. I'm going to bring the SDR audio in, and I'm going to cut my microphone. we're going to come back over here, and I'm going to attempt to program this by hand. I know, amazing, right? We're going to program something by hand. Okay. Well, it's searching for my coordinates. I guess I'm not on a good enough antenna for it to find the coordinates. That's okay. Yeah, GPS not quite finding the coordinates for me, but that's okay. And no, I have not read the manual because, well, hams don't read manuals. Let's see. Now, there is Bluetooth ability here, and it does say that there is a Bluetooth app, but I don't think there is an iOS application for it. But we can check that out. There is the BTEC UV programmer and the radio app. So let's try. I'm going to download the BTEC UV programmer. We'll see what happens with that. Keep that off to the side there for now. But this is supposedly Bluetooth programmable. From what I saw online, though, it's Android only. So we'll see what happens there. Radio settings, you have step, squelch, power save. What's in power save? Power save's on or off. You have your Vox, your timeout timer, timeout TOA, whatever TOA means. Okay. You have your voice, language, your Roger, your beep, your backlight. Let's make that a little longer. Let's put that to 20 seconds. That way I'm not constantly trying to... Oh, wait, hold on. It has a program channel mode. Receive frequency, 446. Transmit power, high. Bandwidth, wide. Receive CTCSS, DCS, transmit, encryption. Apparently it has encryption there highlighted. I really don't think we're going to be using that much. There's signaling, and you have an option of 1 through 20, maybe? Yeah, 1 through 20 of your signaling, so that's something you must have to set up. Channel MDF, name, frequency, and channel number. So let's set channel, offset, direction, channel memory. Here we go. Channel memory. So if I put that into channel 1, if I come back over here and press and hold menu, channel 1 should now, I'll flip this camera off real quick, be 446. There we go. So channel 1's now 446. So what I need to do is I need to go back into program, channel name, UHF. Oh, hold on. How do we delete? Okay, the home / backwards key is delete. Got it. Okay. So let's try that again. UHF. And then you go through the symbols. SIMPLEX. Okay. And then we go back down to the bottom to option 16, and we hit OK and OK to channel 1. So if I back out all the way, let's go out of memory and back into memory. Oh, it's still showing channel 1, CH1, not, it's showing CH1, not what I put in. That is interesting. Let's see if we can figure out why it is doing that. So I am in VFO mode, because if I put in 453225, yep, there we go. So 446000, and it fills in the rest. Let's go to program channel. Receive frequency, yeah, we're good there. Transmit power is high. Bandwidth is wide, because us hams use wide, not narrow. No tones, no signaling, no encryption. Oh, channel MDF. I had it set for CH, not name. So let's back all the way out and let's go back into memory. Aha. It now says UHF simplex. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, it now says UHF simplex here on the top. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Come on, focus. Oh, I was on the wrong, No, I don't want to search. Okay, how did I do that again? It's interesting, folks, how to do this. Let's try... So I changed something with the menu function. There we go, 446. Alright, there we go. Now it shows up. It says UHF simplex right there on top. That's all I wanted. Nice and easy. So, let's try programming channel 2. We go into menu, program channel, channel name, oh, I need to be out of memory mode. Program channel, receive frequency 14650. Okay. Transmit power, high. Bandwidth, wide. So all of those are default settings, nice and easy. So you need the transmit frequency and channel MDF. You want to show name, and then you go down to channel memory, which is 15. You select channel 2, you hit OK, and this should now be in channel 2. So if we go back into memory, UHF simplex, and then it shows 14652. So you didn't have to, while in memory mode, press the menu button, go to program channel, channel name. Now you can edit the channel name. And we're going to go VHF SIMP. Oh, I'm SIMP LEX. Hit OK. Make sure that got written to channel 2. And now it shows VHF simplex on channel 2. So, all in all, this radio, the Baofeng UV-32, pretty easy to program. Just from the front keypad. Let's go 223500 because we did find out that it does transmit on 220. How much power? I didn't test that, so that might be another time for another video. But 223.500 menu, go to program channel. It captures that information, and everything else is default. So you go channel memory 3, you back all the way out, you go into your memory, you go to that channel, you press the menu button, you go back to program channel, and then you can edit the channel name. And we will go 2 2 0 space all caps SIMPLEX, hit OK, back all the way out, and it now shows 220 simplex right there at the top. Come on, there we go. So this radio, pretty easy to program from the front program panel. Now, let's see if it will find Bluetooth devices. Let's allow Bluetooth finding. And that should be screen recording. Bluetooth is on. So I just verified that. Allow while using app. So I don't think this is the right app for this radio. So I will dig into that a little more and see what I can find out. But programming from the front panel of the UV-32 is pretty darn simple, if you ask me. Nice, simple, easy. Does the trick. You can program it in a pinch as long as you know all the proper information. So I have brought up our Northern Amateur Relay Council California, NARCC. They're the repeater coordinators of Northern California. I'm going to see if I can program one of these 220 machines and hit it from my QTH. I'm not sure if any of them are actually there, because I have never tried them. So receive frequency 22376. No received CTCSS, but my transmit is 85.4. Okay. My offset is minus 1.6. Oh, whoops, I got down there too quickly, or timed out. So let me go back to offset. 1 point, nope. Offset 1600. No, that's 160. Not that far. 1 point. Where's the 1 point? No, that's 16 megahertz. That's too far. So I wonder where the decimal is. Nope. 0, 1. Okay, so 1 point. Yeah, let's go back to 13. Offset 1 0. No, huh? How would that offset work? 1 point. One of these buttons got to do something, right? Ah, okay. So offset 0 0 1 0 6. No, okay. Let's try that again. 0 1 6 0 0 0. Okay, that should do it. Direction is a minus offset. And again, I might not be close enough to this repeater, or it might not be online. So let's try another one. 223800. And then we're going to go to program channel again. Receive frequency, yeah, 2238. Transmit tone is 156. Oh, that goes by location number. So 156.7. And this is here in the Santa Rosa area, which is good. The offset is 1.6 again, and the direction is minus, so we're all good there. Yeah, I just might not be able to key up any of the 220 machines here, because if I go 147315 and put in the programming info for that repeater, 006000, and that is a positive offset or a plus offset there. KG6NLW testing radio. I know I'm hooked up to the antenna, and I know it's working. Alright, so I have brought my SDR back up. I'm going to mute my main radio input. We're going to go to the repeater input of this repeater. Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey testing radio. So 10 watts is not quite enough to get into this repeater, apparently. Let me just make sure the transmit power is high. Yes, transmit power is on the highest setting, so 10 watts. Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey testing a radio. I wonder if I'm missing a setting here, perhaps, because it only talks about what the tone is supposed to be, not whether it's enabled. And I have the right tone there, because if I'm not putting out the tone, then the PL tone, then I'm not going to get the repeater. Let's look at radio settings and signaling. Do they have... Yeah, I'm sending a tone. I'll be right back. Gonna figure out something with this PL tone. Okay, so after a little bit of Google foo, I found out that the radio will not show you up here on the top whether or not it has tone enabled. If you select a tone under T-CTCSS, which is your tone, it'll automatically send it. So I have gone over to my local UHF box, 449700. We're going to key up and see if it works. KG6NLW testing radio. And that's because I'm not using UHF antenna on this radio. KG6NLW clear. So I am getting in. So it's something with the 10 watts not quite making it down to the greater Santa Rosa area that has the radio not happy in getting into the other machines. So if I come back here to my VHF machine, KG6NLW testing a radio, I can see the SDR is picking up the radio just fine, but I'm not getting through to the repeater. KG6NLW. Yeah, so nothing comes back, which means the 10 watts just not quite enough to get into that 2-meter machine. But I have proven on UHF that this works. Very easy to program. By the front panel, very easy to do all the way around. So just for the thoroughness of testing, I have taken the big antenna off of the radio. It is no longer there. I am going to put on the default stock antenna that came with it, and this Abri antenna that came with it. That well, it almost looks cellular-like with this top thick section, the coil section, and then the base. We're going to start with the default antenna. It comes from Baofeng. Get it on there nice and tight. Let me go back to my UHF repeater, and I need to change the offset back to 5 megahertz, so 05000, gets you 5 megahertz. Direction on this repeater is a minus offset, and the PL is the same as the VHF machine, so it works out for me. Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey checking a radio. Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey clear on the radio with antenna A. Okay. So we are going to remove the default Baofeng antenna. We're going to put the Sabri on. Now, mind you, I am in my studio shack. So, there are walls around me. There is, a little bit of reflection, deflection, and stuff to get around. But now we have this bad boy, which apparently you can bend it. That's awesome. Okay. Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey testing antenna B. Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey antenna B clear. So both antennas seem to work okay. This repeater is very local to me. It's not here at the house, but it's down on the other side of town. So 10 watts with both handheld antennas, not too bad, all things considered. I would say ease of programming, how quickly you can learn it, and swap out the two antennas and do things. It's a win in my book. And I used to program Baofengs for new hams, and that was back in the days when they were the first generation Baofengs. I will say this, Baofeng, kudos. You have come a long way. Until next time, if you have any questions, comments, ideas, suggestions, feel free to drop them down into the description below. All the links for stuff shown today, both in this video and in my previous video of power testing and signal analyzing this radio, will be in the description below. So feel free to go check that out. Yes, I'm talking to you out there in Cyberland. You guys on the other side of this antenna. Yeah, go check those links out if you want. They are lots of fun. This radio has been lots of fun. I've had it for a while, and I've been playing with it. So there you have it. With all of that being said, if you're new here, you just found this video because you searched Baofeng and you found this video, or my previous one doing the unboxing of the UV-32, welcome. Hit that subscribe button, and if you liked it, the thumbs up button. It sure would be appreciated. If you're not new here, thank you for the continued support. It is lots of fun. It is you guys out there that make this possible for me. Now, with that being said, I do have a Patreon, and I do have Buy Me a Coffee, and those that are subscribed to that on the basic membership level got to see all of this first by a few days. So if you want to see the rare occasion that I post something like this, I will always post it ahead of time there, and they get to see it before anyone else does. With that, 73, and put on, y'all.
Thank you.